Good. I was drinking my coffee and I almost choked. Okay, let's try that again. So, other than giving Luna some uchi kuchi kuchi talk, this is my first spoken words of the day. These are my first spoken words of the day. So I am all chucked up, but you don't need to hear this. This is Coffee and Headlines, our morning get together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at headlines from our city, from our state, from our country, and we combine all this with information that we have about Mexico and culture and how we think and how we feel, and we throw it all in a bucket and we come out with excellent good vibes so that we can have a better life as a community of English-speaking people, folks here in Puerto Vallarta, or at least that's the intention. That's what we try to do every morning when we get together. Sometimes we succeed, others not so much, but hey, there are days that are cloudy, there are days that are sunny, and that's just the way it is. If this is the first time you're joining us, my name is Paco, and we'd love to hear that you're new. We can find out if you write the word new in your comment, and that way we can give you a nice little welcome. Or you can continue to be part of the silent majority. That's okay too. Also, if you have something really important that you wish to bring up during the broadcast, please let us know by writing the letter Q at the beginning of your comment. And of course, if you're new, it never hurts to take a look at our frequently asked questions document, which you can find in our website. And what else can I tell you? That's basically it for the time being. We have news about guidelines for nightlife businesses. We have news about what's going on around the city, and especially in the different damaged areas after the passing of Hurricane Nora. We have news about our administration change, which is coming up in a month. And what else do we have news about? We have news about all kinds of things. So let us just dive into the news. And then, as always, we'll take a look at our weather. And then we'll take a look at all your wonderful comments and answer as many questions or react to as many comments as we can. Let's go for it. As expected, yesterday afternoon, Governor Alfaro went live on his Facebook account to announce the reopening of bars and nightlife venues at 25% capacity and to confirm the cancellation of all massive events moving forward, at least for the foreseeable future. Restaurants can return to their regular hours at a 50% capacity, and hotels can increase capacity to 80% in their common areas. As far as the pandemic goes, and based on the numbers, we seem to have reached a peak on the pandemic. However, health authorities are not ready to discard the possibility of numbers reverting just yet. Locally, it is encouraging to know that hospitalizations in Puerto Vallarta went from 97% in August to 54% at present time. The use of face masks continues to be obligatory and permanent in all public spaces. Tell that to people that are walking next to you. um, City officials assessed damages from Hurricane Nora in San Esteban, in Playa Grande, along the Pitillal River, where representatives of Civil Protection, Firefighter Department, and Social Development Department identified between 10 and 15 homes that are seriously damaged. The authorities also met with residents in these colonias to try to give them some sense of comfort, as it takes some time for the help to actually start working. Authorities also assessed damages along Canoas and El Caloso, where the riverbank expanded, exposing the foundations of the Rivera Cuale condominiums, destroying sidewalks in half a street. The road leading to Colonia Buenos Aires, Paso Ancho and beyond, has also been habilitated and made less dangerous by digging into the mountain. I love this headline because this headline says a safe passage has been habilitated. And from the looks of the photograph, I don't know that I would call that a safe passage. I would simply call that a safer passage. I know that I want to go walking in that general direction because, as you know, I have friends out in El Jorullo, the wonderful people, the staff at my favorite restaurant in that vicinity, which is Moro Paraíso. I've been in touch with them, and they are still not operating because they have no electricity. But I'm hoping that electricity will be restored over there by the weekend, at which point I'd like to go out for a walk and see how things are looking. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that. I also want to let you know that, of course, Seapal has been very, very busy fixing the water supply to our city in places where the hurricane damaged some of their installations. And in addition to that, they had scheduled work already in progress. And today, we may be short of water here in Colonia Versalles, Díaz Ordaz, La Vena, which is my neighborhood, Coapinole, and also El Mangal. There are some water shortages that could take place today between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. in these colonias. So, watch your water usage and, fill out your buckets just in case you need some water later on today. Meanwhile, at the Mercado next to the Rio Cuale, shop owners were allowed to remove their merchandise after having been evacuated as a preventive measure a couple of days ago. Since there is concern about vibrations from nearby heavy machinery that is taking away the debris from the bridge, this was allowed until 3 p.m. in the afternoon, at which time heavy machinery resumed their work. The outcome of the Mercado itself remains uncertain, as it was evaluated yesterday, but it won't be definitely evaluated until specialists arrive in town and perform a thorough investigation of the building. And it is not until then that we will know what its fate will be, whether it can be repaired or whether the entire Mercado needs to be demolished and rebuilt from scratch. We keep our fingers crossed, of course, for its well-being. It's such a beautiful icon in our city. We are still 1 month away from the new municipal administration to begin. However, and as established by Jalisco's electoral law, Mayor-elect Luis Michel and his team are already working in transition meetings in anticipation of the change of government, which will happen next month. This is what the law dictates, so that there is a healthy transition between the two administrations. Of course, among the little details, the little itty titty, tiny, teeny weeny, itsy bitsy details that are up in the air, is the whopping 500 million pesos that the government of Puerto Vallarta owes to the state of Jalisco's Institute for Workers' Pensions. The way this works is you work for the city and they give you a paycheck, and from that paycheck, they deduct certain amounts of money for your retirement fund. However, for years, the current administration has been withholding money and not reporting this money to the Institute of Retirement or the Pensions Institute at the tune of 500 million pesos. Where did that money go, or where will that money come from when it is needed? Like, let's say that tomorrow all workers for the city administration decided that they want to retire or they could have access to their funds. Well, 500 million pesos are not there. Where did they go? Well, you'd have to ask all the administrations that came and went. There's no simple answer for that, but these are the kinds of things that new administrations inherit when they take over office. Wouldn't you just love to read the book behind that? I certainly would, or at least a musical. I keep saying through the whole pandemic, somebody should write a musical. And why am I playing with this pencil? I don't know. Maybe it's a sign that we should take a look at the weather. That looks like David Hasselhoff eating a cheeseburger. That cloud does. That's what snarky weather has to say today. Snarky carrot weather loves the shapes of clouds, the shape of clouds, rather. Today, we are enjoying 26 degrees Celsius, feels like 30. Our humidity is up out 98%, and our temperature in Fahrenheit degrees is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Our forecast for today, we can expect rain starting in the afternoon with a high temperature of 31, low temperature of 24. Friday, tomorrow, we are going to expect rain starting in the afternoon with a high temperature of 31, low temperature of 24 again. And on Saturday, oh my goodness, same thing. Rain starting in the afternoon with a high temperature of 32 and a low temperature of 23. Now, before we dive into our chit-chat section, I want to remind you that in Mexico, the month of September is Will and Testament Month, and both the government and private law offices offer attractive discounts and promotions for us to plan for the future of our family by making decisions on what to do with our stuff once we kick the bucket. Or, once we die and nobody knows what to do with our belongings and so forth and so on. So this is something that has been done in Mexico for years. This is the month. So if you don't have your testament all taken care of, this might be an incentive that we need, or you need, or everybody needs, so that you can put all your papers in order. And these, my friends, are the news of the day. Let me take a quick look at your comments and questions and good mornings. Of course, we love reading those. Clay is all the way over in Thailand. Bring back some curry. Michal, I can't count the day. I'm counting the days. What am I talking about? For you guys to return from Canada. It'll be great to see you again. It's amazing how quickly the summer comes and goes. All of a sudden, my Canadian friends are all starting to come back. This makes me very, very happy. Let's see what else we have. My sister is back. I don't know where you're back from, hermanita, but it's great to see you. Mwah. Let's see. Oh, I love it. Linda has a Luna too, in Fluvial. Oh my God! This reminds me. This is embarrassing, but I have to fess up. Will the nice person that sent me the beautiful photographs of the newly born kitties that you're looking after kindly raise your hand? I've been wanting to do this segment of a nice lady who lives here in town that sent me these gorgeous photographs of how she takes care of newly born kittens and helps them become young adults. And I have the photos ready to show, but silly me, I have misplaced our conversation and I can't find all the details. So please raise your hand, send me a message, let me know who you are. And my apologies. Sometimes I can be a little scattered in the way I handle my communications. So there you have it. Let's see what else we have here. Good morning from Amapas, looking out the Café con Leche Bay. That is so poetic. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see what else. If you ask me what I'm going to do after this broadcast, I'm going to go meet Logan. We're going to go walk Alta Vista in anticipation for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to discuss Alta Vista neighborhood, so I'm all excited about that. Cheryl Poletis says, happy to be here live. It's great to have you, Cheryl, and welcome. Welcome from Lake Chapala, San Juan Cosala region. I so much want to explore out there because I've only been there once. Momo, how are you guys doing? I understand that you're taking care of your clients, your real estate clients from elsewhere, as your office is. You are with Ryan, right? If I make a big mistake, I just read a note from Ryan of Ryan Donner and Associates, saying that, of course, their offices, which were located at the Co-work Hotel building, they don't have access to them, so they're taking care of their clients from elsewhere. Good feelings and good vibes for all of you, of course. Let's see what else. Tammy reports on the passing to Paso Ancho. I mean, not to, yes, to Paso Ancho. And it is a little scary to drive over. I can imagine, Tammy, I would not, because, I mean, you just never know. I mean, that mountain could fall or not fall. But hopefully the big authorities will know exactly what to do to keep us safe and sound. A big tree fell on the Buenos Aires road yesterday. Julie, I hope you know you can call Reglamentos and they can probably channel your call if you need to find out, if you want to report it. And this is something that you may want to keep in mind. I am sure that Reglamentos is probably not the proper department to call, but at least they should know how to channel a report, so that this tree can be taken away. Suzanne says, Moro Paraíso is my favorite too. I just love hanging out there, Suzanne. And for all I know, we have crossed paths there, and my scattered brain doesn't remember it. But yes, we love it over there. I got in touch with one of the owners, and he told me that they're hoping for this weekend. A big tree fell on the Buenos Aires. Is this deja vu? Didn't we just talk about this tree? Julie, you're deja vuing me. You're playing games with me. I love it. Call it up. Call Reglamentos so that Reglamentos can know about the tree. Let's see what else. Walk Malecon last night. Bars open. No customers. A lot of staff. Tómala. I love it. Dave comments that they were just getting ready to make improvements to El Mercado Libertad. Looks like the scope of the work got supersized. Well, I look forward to an amazing Mercado, whether it is the one that they're going to rebuild or a new one. We don't know exactly what's going to happen just yet, but hopefully we'll have some clarity in just a few days. My goodness, says Charlotte Smith. Can city workers sue, and how does this affect infrastructure budgets if that money needs to be pulled from other areas? Charlotte, this is not new news. I mean, has been going on for years. Reporters just happen to bring things to light whenever a new administration is coming on, and I'm sure that it will not be solved overnight, and I'm sure that at some point it'll be addressed. But we don't know exactly how or when. Let's see what else we have. It's almost chilaquile time. Javier, in my house, chilaquile time is always. Earl says hello from a very wet province town. I know that the Northeast in the United States has suffered the brunt of Ida. I hope you guys are doing okay, and I wish you my best. Much love to you and all our friends in Provincetown. Let's see what else. Oh, how nice. Dale went to the women's prison yesterday. Thank you for your support. We had about 150 Spanish books. Remember, we announced this just a few days ago to create a library for the women. 14 women received toiletries for their use. Muchas gracias, Dale. You fill my soul with energy because I know that you're out and about and you're getting involved and you're doing things for the community. You are a perfect English speaking local. Mazel tov. Congratulations for that. Um, do merchants have insurance for their losses? David, I seriously doubt that. I seriously doubt that. Julie says, Q kitties. Does that mean it was you who sent me those beautiful photographs, Julie? Please let me. Oh, thank you. Kitty lady is Susanna Persia. Thank you. Now I'm going to look for my conversations with Susanna because I can't remember if we chatted through Facebook chat or through email or through where. All I know is I have all these photographs of wonderful little newborn kitties that I want to share with everybody because we love sharing the things that you send us that help you keep sane or happy or purposeful. And that is an open invitation to everyone. If you're growing peppers in your backyard, if you're crocheting compulsively like I am, if you are taking toiletries to women's prisons, we want to know. We want to know how you are getting engaged in the community because it will serve as wonderful inspiration to many others. So thank you very much for the information, Julie. I will look for my conversation with Susanna in my computer so that we can talk about this later. Um, Scott says no water, day 2 in North Cinco de Diciembre. Paco says, a stinky man can be a sexy thing too. And that's all I'm going to say. Anybody know when the coconuts should be picked? We've had a few drop on our pool deck. They're green. We might need the guy that climbs up there to get them. I actually have no idea. But, Kathleen, I am sure that as you're driving by the city, if you find somebody that is selling the coconuts, just stop the car and engage in conversation with them because they would know. They would know. Or bring one of your coconuts to them and just ask, hey, is this ready for intervention? Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we have. Dun, 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 dun. That's the sweetest spelling of chilaquiles I've ever seen. I love chilaquiles, but they don't like my back door. Well, John, it's par for the course. It's part of the process. Let's see. It is such a dirtbag thing to steal pension money from hardworking people who will rely on it. Well, it is, and I'm sure there are explanations behind it, Mushi, and I am not sharing these news for you to get all, just in case you are, to get all your panties in a knot or whatever. I am just sharing these news for you to have at least some vision of what goes on in the local government. Let's see. The SPCA has been devastated. I have donated and encourage everyone to do so. Absolutely. We all pick, and let me have a bit of a conversation here, and I expect some of you may throw pies at me after saying this. There are a lot of good intentions out there, and there are all kinds of intentions out there. If there are GoFundMe's, if there are here's my PayPal account, if there are organizations that are looking for money, just become well informed before. Oh, hold on. Oh, that was heavenly. That was a big, lovely, wonderful, chilling sneeze. Sorry about that. Um, there are PayPals out there. There are GoFundMe's out there. There are organizations that need money. Just do your homework and make sure that your money is going where it should. I'm not saying anything bad about anyone. I am not, throwing shade on anyone's effort to recover from what happened. Just be smart about who you send money to and why, and just be careful out there. Um, Albert says salad. Stephanie says salad. Albert says salud. Stephanie says salud. I love it. You guys are too much. And that brings us to to the end of today's broadcast. As always, it is a pleasure to connect with you and to see what you guys are up to. And I think salud and salad is a good thing. Um, stay kind, stay healthy, stay careful out there. Stay in touch, stay smiling. Do nice things for people around you. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do nice things for my kitty cat, and I'm going to send many, many, many good thoughts to a very, very dear friend who lost her one of her doggies last night. Losing a pet is never fun, and but it happens. So send good vibes at everyone and anyone that needs them today. Spend your money responsibly. Become informed, as there are a lot of fundraising efforts out there, or there's more than one at least. And of course, stay in touch. We'll be back tomorrow. As always, tomorrow we're going to take at Colonia Altavista. If you know anybody that lives in Altavista, let them know so we can get all the tea and the shade from them. I'm going to do my own research today with my friend Logan, our friend Logan, who is an Altavista resident, and I will keep you posted, and that'll happen tomorrow. So have an awesome day, stay in touch, and I'll see you soon.